This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, in today's session, we're going to discuss about the Python programs. My focus on today will be numbers. Okay, the first use case will be I'm going to have a number. That given number is Dysarium number or not. Dysarium number or not. For that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one Py file. I'm going to have like program underscore two, program underscore two. I'm going to have one number. Check if the given number is a Dysarium number. Dysarium. Dysarium number. I'm going to have one number 175. I'm going to have a number 175. What you have to do, you have to square the numbers. Okay. 1 to the power of 1, and then 7 to the power of 2, and then 5 to the power of 3. Okay, what you have to do, you want to split the number into digits. You want for each digits, you want to increase the power. Okay, after increasing the power one by one, you want to add all those numbers. 5 to the power of 3 will be 125, right? First 1 to the power of 1 will be 1, and then 7, 7 to the power of 2 will be like 49, and then 5 to the power of 3 will be 5 is a 25, 25 into 5 will be 125. If you add all the numbers, what you're getting results 50, you're getting 175. You're getting 175. See, I produced a given number 175. What you have to do, you have to split it digits, and then you want to increase the power one by one. 1 to the power of 1 and 7 to the power of 2 and 5 to the power of 3. If you add all those numbers, if you do the sum operation for all the digits, you have to get 175. Then the number is Dysarium number. For example, I am having one more number 162. What am I going to do? 1 to the power of 1, and then 6 to the power of 2, and then 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3. If you add all the numbers, what you'll get? 6 is 36. 2 is 4 to say 8. If I add those numbers, you'll get 45. The given number is 162. But the result I'm getting is 45. The number is not a Dysarium number. Number is not your Dysarium number. Okay, now I'm going to implement program whether the given number is Dysarium or not. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one method. Before going to method, if someone gives a number, what will do? If someone gives a number 175, what is the first step you have to do? First you have to find the length. First you have to find the length of the number. The length of the number 170 will be 3, right? You want to find the length of the number. The first step is calculate the length of the number. Calculate the length of the number. For that, I am writing one function. Okay, the method I'm going to have like calculate length, and then in the argument I want to have one number. The number I'm going to pass is 175, and then first I am initializing the length as 0. Length as 0. and then I'm going to have one while loop for iteration. I'm going to have number not equal to 0. If I pass 175, then the while we're going to check condition 175 not equal to 0. Yeah, it will be true. It will enter inside the while loop, and then I going to calculate length equal to length plus 1. Length equal to length plus 1. Whenever you are writing some condition, leave some space like this. Okay. And then see what I'm going to do. I'm going to have one number 175. The number 175 I want to divide by 10. I want to use a floor division. I want to use a floor division. Floor division means you have to use a double slash. Okay. Normal division means you have to use a single slash. If you use normal division, you get a floating point value. If you use a floor division, you won't get any floating point value. You will get only a number. Now, I want to divide the number by 175. I want to get the quotient of the number. I want to get the quotient of the number. What I'm trying to do here is num equal to num of floor division. Floor division means you have to use a double slash. You won't get any floating point values. You will get only a number. Okay, and then divided by 10. 175 floor division of 10. What is the quotient? What is the quotient? 175 floor division of 10. I'm asking the quotient. I'm not asking the remainder. I'm asking the quotient. (175) mod floor division of 10. You will get 17. Okay, you will get 17. Now 17 will go to the while loop again because we are storing the results in number, right? Again 17 will go to this while loop. 17 not equal to 0. The Boolean condition will be true again. Now my length is going to increase. Previously my length was, substitute 0 over here. Previously my length was 1. Previously my length was 1. Now if I putting number 17 over here, 17 is not equal to 0. Now previously my length was 1. Now length is going to be 2. Length is going to be 2. Now substitute 17 floor division of 10. What's the quotient? 17 floor division of 10. 1. Okay, I am showing the 1. 1 is the quotient. Again, it's going to the while loop. And then 1 not equal to 0. The Boolean condition is satisfied. Again, it's going, previously my length was 2, right? Now 2 plus 1 will be 3. Now I found the length. Now I found the length. What I'm going to do? I'm going to use a return keyword. I'm going to use a return keyword, and then I'm going to return the length. If someone calls this method and then pass the number of 175, they're going to get this 170. They're going to get the length as 3. They're going to get the length as 3. Now you find the length. What's the next step you have to do? I found the length for 175 will be 3, right? And then for this 175, what I have to do, I want to find the modulo of 10. Next step, say, okay, next step, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the modulo of 10. Modulo of 10 means it's going to give the remainder. 175 modulo of 10, remainder will be
5.
Remainder will be 5.
5.
Okay, 5. And then already you find the length is 3, right? Already find the length is 3. Now what you have to do? You have to make 5 to the power of power means you have to use double asterisk in Python. 5 to the power of 3. 5 to the power of 3. Now I'm going to write a command over here. Now you perform the 5 into 3. Next step, what you have to do? Again, for 175, you have to do the floor division of 10. What's the quotient you will get? It's floor division of 10. You will get 17, right?
17.
Hold a minute. 175. Floor division of 10. Okay, you will get 17. Okay, you will get 17. Okay, now just pass 17 model of 10. What will you get? Leave this as it is. 17 model of 10. Because at Photoshop getting 17, and then you're putting 17 modulo of 10. What's the remainder will get? You'll get the remainder as 7.
7.
Now what you have to do? Take the 7 and put over here. Now you have to write on while loop. Whenever you perform this operation, you want to decrement your length one by one. Now if you decrement the length 3 minus 1, you will get 2. Finally, you have to make 7 to the power of 2. Like this, you want to perform a routine operation using while loop. Okay. I hope you understood a little bit. I'm going to implement the logic and then I'm going to debug and show the full implementation for you. This is how you want to calculate the length. Now, the number I'm going to pass as 175. Because mother I want to pass 175, right? Number I'm going to pass 175. And then I am having one more variable n equal to m. What I'm trying to do here is I'm copying the value number to n. Now the n will have the 175 value. Okay, that's it. And then I am declaring some variable reminder and some, because we're going to add the reminder, right? I'm going to assign some variables reminder and sum equal to 0. Reminder and sum equal to 0. Okay, let it be. Now I'm going to have one while loop again. For having while loop, what I can do, I'm going to use this method and then I'm going to store in variable called len equal to capital length of, I'm going to pass this value. What value? Number 175. Now what's my length will be? If I pass a number 175, what's the length will be? Length will be 3. Because we have only 3 digits, right? It's going to give the length as 3. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to have one more while loop. I'm going to have number greater than 0. Now you have to say that I'm going to get the boolean true or false. Number greater than 0. Substitute the number 175. Check the condition. It's greater than 0 or not. True. Now, once the conditions get satisfied, what I'm going to have, I'm going to use this variable, the variable called reminder. I want to calculate the reminder. What do I do? Number, I want to use the modulo. If you want to find the remainder, you want to use modulo. Modulo of 10. Now, what's the value? Substitute 175. And then, can you say the remainder?
Yeah. 5.
Now the remainder will be 5. Okay, that's it. The step, you know. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this sum variable, sum equal to, now sum is 0, already know. Okay, whatever going to get the results, I'm going to store the same variable called sum plus, okay, sorry, sum plus, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a bracket because I want to puff, the remainder is 5, right? I want to make 5 to the power of 3, right? I want to make 5 to the power of 3. This is the thing I want to do. Now, what I'm going to do, the remainder is going to give 5. It is going to give 5 and then use the power symbol. You have to use the double asterisk to the power and then I want to give the length. Now, what's the length value? 3.
3.
Now, remainder will be 5. 5 to the power of 3 will be, what's the result?
125.
125. Now I'm going to make command. This is only for first iteration. Okay, this is for only for first iteration. Now the sum value equal to sum plus what sum value? What is sum value? What is the sum value? Sum value is 0. 0 plus 5, 5 to the power of 3 will be 125. 125 because 3 sum value is 0. Now for next iteration sum will be 125. Okay, and then see I want to find the floor division again. Okay, I want to find the floor division again. I'm going to use num equal to num floor division. This floor division, it won't give the floating point value, it give only the decimal. Okay, now can you say the number value and the floor division for number?
17.
17. Num equal to 17, and then already know the length, right? You have to decrement the length. You have to decrement the length. Len equal to len minus 1. Now what's the len will be? The len will be
2.
2. Now go for second iteration. Can you say the value? Go for this is the first iteration value. Go for second iteration. While you keep on executing until some specific condition is satisfied. Okay. Now what's the number value?
17
17 greater than 0?
is true.
True. True. What's the remainder? Can you say the remainder now?
1.
17 model of 10. Okay.
7.
The
7.
remainder 7. Okay. Now can you calculate sum? Can you calculate sum?
Yes.
So what's sum value?
$14.
Plus, see the previous sum is 125. Okay, because showing result sum 125. Now what's the remainder value? Remainder is 7.
7.
The power of what's the length? Length will be
2.
2. Now calculate the value for
49.
this. 149, right? 149. Now what's the number? Next step, what's the number? Now what is the number? Number will be 17 to the floor division of 10.
1.
1. And the len you have to decrement, right? Now the len will be 1.
1.
Now go for third iteration. Num value is 1, right? 1 greater than 0. 1 true.
Yeah.
Again, find the remainder. Find the remainder. Remainder equal to 1 model of 10. 1 model of 10 will be remainder will be 1 again.
Okay.
Okay, and then calculate sum. Now the sum value will be 149, right? Now sum value is 149. 149. Sorry, 149 plus 10. 1 into 1 to the power of 1. Now, hold a minute. I'm making mistakes. Some mistakes over here. Sounds of 49. Sound to the power of, okay, 5 to 25. Sound 170. Hold a minute. 1 to the 20. Okay. Previously it's 125. Hold a minute. If sum was 125, and then 7 to the power of
49.
49, right? Now what's the value? 174. 174. Okay, now the previous value is 174, and then you're going to calculate 1 to the power of 1. 1 to the power of 1 will be equal to, you're going to get 175. Now sum value is 175. Now the number will be 1 to the floor division of 10 will be, again the num will be 0, Len will be 0. Okay, now you know the result is sum equal to 175. Now sum value is 175. Now you can check the if condition. Using if condition, you can check what I am going to do. I am going to have an if condition. If sum comparison operator equal to, already know the n value, right? Already know the n value. N value is 175. Sorry, n value is 175. And then print is a print statement. I think no need of brackets. Okay, reformat the file, and then you can use percentages. It's your Dysarium number. It's your Dysarium number, and then you can use modulo, and then you can use str, converting the string. Okay, because because n is number, right? Converting a string. After converting string, I am substituting string value over here. It's kind of string formatting, and then I'm going to write else block. Number is not a Dysarium number. The number is not a Dysarium number. Not a Dysarium number. That's it. You can run a program. You're getting 175 is your Dysarium number. If you give some other number, what will happen? It's going to print 171 is not a Dysarium number. Okay. This is how you have to implement. Now, someone is saying to you, try to implement Dysarium for 1 to 100 numbers. They given 1 to 100 numbers to you. They given in the sequence. From the sequence, you want to find which number is Dysarium. 1 to 100. That's going to another program. I'm going to have like okay. I'm going to copy the same thing. Program underscore 2. I'm going to make it as paste, copy and paste. Program number 3. Logic will be check the given number as a number for a given range 1 to 100. For a given range 1 to 100. You want to do slight modification. That's it. You want to do a slight modification. I'm going to remove this thing because we know these things, right? I'm going to remove all these comments. Can you say how to calculate the Dysarium for 1 to 100 numbers? I want to find in the 1 to 100 which number is Dysarium number, which number is not Dysarium number. I want to. Very simple actually. Now what you can do? Remove all these things. Remove all these things. Create a method. Create a method. Check. Check. Yeah. What to calculate some. Calculate some. And that you can pass numbers and parameter. Okay, and then you have to follow the proper indentation. Give one tab space more than enough for indentation, and then you have to use the return keyword. Come out of the while loop, add in, and then you need to get some value because you need some value, right? Based on some value only you can able to compare the sum value and n value both the same, means it's a Dysarium number, otherwise it's not a Dysarium number. And then what you can do, just copy these things and paste it in the method itself. Paste it in the method itself. Okay, it might create any confusion. N equal to number. Okay. n equal to number, and then remainder and sum equal to 0. Okay, fine. Then I want to calculate it. Let's write. Let's copy this one as well inside the method. Inside the method. Now what you have to do, you have to write on driver code. If my name, variable name, it's a variable name actually. Okay, if my variable name equal to main, then this will be an execution point actually. Then line number 32 will be execution point. From here you can use the method. Directly you can use calculate sum. Calculate sum you can pass number. I'm going to pass a number as 175. Substitute the num inside the method, and then store the results, the same variable sum. What result you get in the method, right? That result is going to store the sum. Now you can compare sum equal to num and change n equal to num, and then num, and then I made one mistake over here. What's the mistake is no need of hard coding like this, because I want to calculate which
Yeah,
number 1 to 100 and 1 to 100 for take some idle variable called num, and then in operator, and then give range. Okay, the range you can start from 1. Okay, start index is 1, and then the end index will be 100. Don't keep 100 because you have to make minus 1, right? Because you are calculating range from 0. That's why we make it 101. 101 and give the proper indentation. Give one tab space. Okay. Now it's going to calculate sum. After calculating sum, what you can do, you're going to compare the numbers, is there number or not. Okay. Just have the indentation. Okay. Now you can run a program. This is a driver code actually. It's going to execution point. Yeah, let's see. 100 is not a desired number. Why it's not coming like a loop? That's my question. Where I made a mistake. Why it's not coming in a loop? Because I have to give the proper indentation. Instead of for only, but run the if else condition. That's the issue. You want tab space. Okay, now you can see the results. Now which are number desired number?
1 to 9.
1 to 9 desired number, and then see the remaining results. Okay, if you want to print one desired number, what you can do, remove this else print statement. Use pass. Pass nothing but yeah, it will create a empty loop. Okay, empty, or you can make it none also, no issues. You can use pass or none. Now you're going to use pass. You can use none as well. It's going to print only desired numbers now. Now we're going to see which are the number of desired numbers. 1 to 9 is desired number and 89 also desired number. If you take 89, apply a to the power of 1, 9 to the power of 2.
Yeah.
If you add those numbers, you will get in the 89, right?
Yes, 18. Yes, 8.
89. Then it's a desired number. Okay. Like this, you have to write your program. Okay. Now we're going for another program. I'm going to make the program underscore 4. Program, and today we're going to see only numbers, and then we're going to see how to do the unit testing. Okay, now we have did for desired numbers, and then we can do, yeah, I'm going to give a number. You're going to check determine. You're going to check or determine whether number is happy number or not. Happy number. You're going to check whether the number is happy number or not. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to make a hint. determine a given number is happy number or not. You don't know what is happy number, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Now I'm going to have one number 82. Just giving an example. It's going to have one number 82.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, now we're going to check the given number is happy number or not. Okay. Now we having number called 82. I'll take a notepad. The number is 82. And then you have to take the digits and then you have to square the digits. Okay. Now if you square the digits, what will happen? 8 square. 8 square will be 64, right?
64.
64. And then plus, and then 2 square will be 4. What's the result?
4.
68. And then take the 68 and then square the digits. Okay, square the digits. 6 square will be 36. And then 8 square will be 64, right? It is 64. And then add the numbers. 100. And then now square the numbers. 1 square will be 1, 0 square will be 0, 0 square will be 0. Now 1. See, if you keep on squaring the digits, after adding all the results, you have to get 1. That is called happy number. You get your happy number. If you take some other digits, if you get the result as 4, if you get the result as 4, then it's not a happy number. In data science, they all this kind of numbers. Okay. The data science term, they're coming like a not happy number. Not happy number. For this, we are going to implement some Python programs. I want to get the result as 1. After want to increase the power 1 by 1 for each digits, and then after getting result 68 till I'm getting 1 or 4, I want to keep on iterate those digits, and then I want to increase the power of 2. Increase the power of 2. For this code, we're going to implement some logics. Now you should think what loop you have to use, and then how to iterate the values, and then how to increase the power of 2. You have to think all these things, and then you have to implement the same logic. What are implement dice number, like the same logic you're going to use, but little more changes will be there. Okay, little more changes we have to do. First we have the 82, and then 68, and then we having numbers 100. What we can do? Okay, now we're going to have one method. F put like a happy number, and then just pass the number. Because we're going to pass a number, right? I'm going to pass a number 82. Apart from if you pass any number 82 or some 80 or 85, you'll get the result is 4. Then it's not a happy number. Now I'm going to have like same thing what I did in the diagram, right? I'm going to have the 2 variables, and then I'm going to declare remainder equal to 0 and sum equal to 0, and then I'm going to have while loop. In the while loop, I'm going to have a condition called num greater than 0, number greater than 0. No need of brackets. Okay. If you are putting some multiple condition, then you can use brackets. For single condition, no need of brackets. And then first, what you have to do, you have to get the remainder. Then only you can get the 2. Afterwards, you'll get the 8, right? Now you want to find the remainder. Have the variable remainder equal to number of modulo of 10. Now apply the first iteration. Pass the value 82. 82 modulo of 10. What's the value remainder? What is the remainder? 82 modulo of 10. Remainder will be 2, because 82 modulo of 10 remainder will be 2. Now what I going to do? I going to use a sum value 0 plus I'm going to have the remainder to the power of remainder, because I want to multiply power of 2. Now the remainder is 2, right? See the last number digits. You're getting 2. 2 to the power of 2 will be 2 to the power of 2 will be 4. 2 to the power of 2 will be, results will be 4. Now the sum will be 4 for first iteration. And then use the floor division to get the quotient. Use the floor division to get the quotient. Now what's the number value? 82 floor division of 10. What is the number value? 82 floor division of 10 will be 8. 10 8s are 80. And then after that you want to find the sum. Now for first iteration I found remainder equal to 2 and the sum value is 4 and then number value is equal to 8. Now take the number as 8 and put over here 8 greater than 0. The Boolean condition will be true, and then for 8 modulo of 10, what's the value? 8 modulo of 10. What's the remainder? 8 modulo of 10. Remainder value will be 8. And then find the sum value. Sum equal to sum plus remainder into remainder. Now 3 sum value is 4. 4 plus 8 into 8. 4 into 8 into 8. Okay, because remainder into remainder. Make 8 into 8. Now what's value? 8 is 64. 8 is 64. 64 plus 4. Now 68 is sum. Now num equal to num floor division of 10. What's the num value now? Num value is going to be 8. 8 floor division of 10 will be, you want to get the quotient. Now what's the num value? 8 floor division of 10. You'll get 1. You'll get 1. And then check for 1 greater than 0. 1 greater than 0. True. And then 1 modulo of 10. What's the remainder? Remainder will be hold a minute, 1 modulo of 10. What's the remainder value will be? Remainder will be 10, right? Hold a minute, I'm making mistakes somewhere. Making mistakes. If 1 modulo of 10 will be, the remainder will be it's going to be 1 modulo of 10. The remainder is going to be what is going to remainder? Okay, 1. Then we get 69, right? Hold a minute. We'll debug this code. Just have a happy number. Pass some value 82. Keep the line breakpoint. Debuggers. Now you step into, you'll go inside the function. Now you can see some value is 0, remainder value is 0. Now you can see like 82 greater 0, yeah, will get satisfied. Now what's the remainder value? Remainder value will be 2. You can see here the remainder value will be 2 for first iteration, and then the sum value you can see 4. Sum value you can see 4, and for second iteration, we're going to check what's the num value. Num value is 8. 8 greater than 0. The bool condition is going to be satisfied. Now it's going to find the remainder. The remainder will be 8 only. Remainder will be 8 because I mentioned over here is remainder will be 8. And then now we're going to calculate some value. The previous sum value was 4. 4 plus remainder into remainder. 8 into 8 64. Now you have to get sum value as 1 6. How we are getting like this? 8 into 8 64. 8 8 is 64. Okay, 8 is 64. 8 8 is 64. 64 into 64. Remainder value is 8. Remainder value is 8. Oh, 8 to the power of 8. Okay, fine. 8 to the power of 8. I'm getting the sum value. 8 to the power of 8 will be sum value getting as 1 6 777 116 I get. I including previous value is 4, and then I getting 1 6 777 220 because the remainder is 8, and then 8 to the power of 8 value is getting like this. Now again step over. Now the num value is 0. Now num value is 0 because I am doing the floor division. It's giving the num value 0. But it will go inside. It won't go. The results will, the sum will be 16777 220. 16777 220. One six triples. It is okay. Why I'm getting like this? Is happy number is they're going in the right direction. You're getting this huge value 16777 220. The 82. Okay, I'll do one thing. Keep it one more time, and then you step into. Okay, now the number value is 82. Okay, you step over. Now the remainder equal to 2. Okay, now sum value is going to 4. Okay, we got 4 for this, and then you step over, and then the number value is going to be 8. 8 greater than 0. Now the remainder is going to be 8. 8 8 8 to the power of 8. Okay, okay, but I want to increase power of 2 only, right? To the power of 2, but to the power of 2. Okay, I can do one thing. I mean, to the power of 2, I can mention over here to the power of 2. Let's see the results. Make print of is happy number. Stop and rerun. I'm getting 68. Print 167772220. 167772220. Okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it. See, what our results are getting is correct only. You're getting 167772220. Now we have to apply one more while loop. Remove the line breakpoint. We have to apply the one more while loop, and then I'm going to check. I'm going to check the number I'm going to pass as 82 for this method, and then I'm going to store in one variable results equal to num is equal to num. Now the 82 will be value will be carry forward to the results. Okay. Now I'm going to check results not equal to 1 and results not equal to 4. This while loop will keep on executing because until getting not equal to 1 and results not equal to 4, this while loop will going to keep on executing the results. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the variable of results equal to, I'm going to call this method. I'm going to call this method is happy number. In the happy number, I'm going to pass the results. Our results value is 82. Results value is 82. Now first we'll pass 82. First we're going to pass 82, and then what are you going to pass? And then you're going to pass the 16720 as the input to this results, and then for this number you're going to find the sum until it's getting 1. This while loop will be going to keep on repeating. Okay, this while loop is going to keep on repeating. It's going to be until I getting results equal to 1. When this loop will break, if I get results 1 or 4, then this while loop is going to break. Until this while loop is going to keep on executing, still it's getting 1 or 4. Now I'm going to have one if condition. If finally I'm going to get some results 1, right? 1 or 4 I'm going to get. If I get 1 or 4, definitely while loop is going to break. Finally results will be 1. I'm going to check like results equal to 1. Then what number it is? What number it is? We're getting results. Like converting into string is here. What number? Happy number is your happy number. Else, if I get 1, don't use else. Use elif. Results equal to 4. Then what number it is? It's not a happy number. It's not a happy number. See, San, look at here. I took 82. We're getting 68 result. 68, what are we trying to do? We're trying to increase by 6 square 36 and 8 square 64, getting 100. After performing 100, you're getting this one, right? You want to perform this many iterations. Okay. Now in this method, it's going to only one iteration, only one iteration. If you want to perform few more iterations, what I am trying to do here is until I getting result equal to 1, result equal to 4, I am calling this method that much number of times. Once I get the result equal to 1, this while loop is going to break. After that, I'm going to check it's going to happy number or not. This is 1, it's a happy number. If it's equal to 4, it's not a happy number. It's not a happy number. Why it's still executing? Okay. It be the indentation issue. Number equal to 82 and then result equal to num. Reformat the file. Results equal to 1, results equal to 4. Why it's still running?
This conference will now be recorded.
See, I made a blunder mistake here. I used reminder because previously said to you, you want to take the digits and then you want to increase the power of 2. Okay, just make to the power of 2. Once you get the result as 1, it will be happy number. Now I pass the value is 83. That's why I get the result as 4. It's showing it's not a happy number. Make it 82. You can run this program and then it can be showing like 82 is your happy number. Now next program I'm going to see. Next program is how to print all happy numbers between 1 to 1000. How to print all the happy numbers between 1 to 1000. Paste. Make the program number 5. Do OK. For a given range 1 to 1000. Yeah, how to use a simple for loop. That's it. 1 to 1000. Now, where you have to change? We have to change only the for loop. The remaining things are same. Just remove this value. Use for loop. Num in range to 1 to 1001. Okay, and then give the proper indentation. That's it. Give one tab space, and then have a if condition. Okay, that's it. Going to find happy number for a given range 1 to 1000. Now what I'm going to do? Okay, the number substitute as 1, and then it's going to find the result, and then it's going to find the result equal to 1, and then if the result is 1, it's going to print happy number. Okay, now run the script. It's giving the 1 is happy number, 2 is also happy number, 3 is happy number, and then 11 is not a happy number. Okay, if you need to get only happy numbers, what you can do? Just use
Remove the
none,
else.
none or pass, none or pass. That's it. You're going to get only the happy numbers. These are the happy numbers. Take any one digit and square the digits and then add the results until you are getting 1. You want to do the iteration like this. Until you are getting 1, you have to perform the iteration. Once you get 1, it's a happy number. If you get 4, it's not a happy number. If you want to see which one is not a happy number, just make none or pass here. Now we're going to get the not a happy number. These are the not a happy numbers. Now we're going to see the last program. After that, we're going to see the unit testing, how to perform the unit testing using PyTest. Okay, I'm going to show. This is going to the last program. Now I'm going to give a number to you. You're going to check whether the given number is a Harshad number. The given number is a Harshad number. Now I'm going to have your Py file program underscore 6 determine a given number is Harshad number or not. I think this term is confusing for you. Harshad number. I'll say what is Harshad number. Now I'm going to have one number 156. Going to have one number 156. Can you add this all the digits? Can you add this all the digits? 1 plus 5 plus 6. What's the value you're getting? You have to add the digits. 1 plus 5 plus 6.
12.
What's the value? 12. If you divide this number by 12, then the number is a Harshad number. If it is not able to divide the 156, then we can't say the number is a Harshad number. Okay, these are the mathematical terms. Okay, Harshad number, happy numbers, as well as prime numbers. These are the mathematical terms. Okay, now just we have to write logic for the same logic we're going to write. Okay, whatever you have follow for the Dysarium. Okay, same thing we're going to follow for the Harshad as well. First, what I have to do? I want to add all the digits, and then if it is 12, then I want divisible by 12. If it divisible by 12, then you can say it's a Harshad number. I'm going to give one number for you, 8. You're going to say that number is Harshad number or not. Harshad number or not. I'm going to give some numbers, 8 and 120. You're going to say it is Harshad number. Eight is Harshad number or not? Eight is a Harshad number or not?
No.
Yeah. What about 54? 54 is Harshad number or not? 54. First add all the digits and then divisible by the number. You are able to divide, right? 9, 54 divided by 9. Okay, you can even divisible. What are 120?
Yes.
Yeah, like see, I'm going to write a program for this. I'm going to write a direct function. Check the check number is Harshad or not. Check number is Harshad. Okay, I'm going to pass the argument as num, and then I'm going to have like reminder equal to 0, reminder and sum equal to 0, and then I'm going to have while loop while num greater than 0, and then no need to use brackets. It will going to be a redundant brackets. Okay, and then I'm going to find the remainder. How to find the remainder? Sum modulo of 10, sum model of 10, and then I'm going to find the sum because I want to find the sum, right? And I want to add this 1 plus 5 plus 6. In each iteration I get the values, right? 6, 5 and 1 I'll get. I want to add all those values. Sum plus remainder. That's it. And then I want to perform the floor division. Num floor division of 10. Num floor division of 10. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to certain keyword of sum. Now I'm going to use a driver code. If my variable name is main, if my variable name is main, okay, then I'm going to call this method. Before calling the method, use some number value 84 or 156, right? 156, and then have the method and pass the num value, and then finally you'll get some results, right? Results will be integer. You're going to store in some variable. Results equal to check number harshed, and then you're going to have an if condition. If condition, what I'm going to do? I want to divide, right? I want to divide. What you can do, num modulo of results. If it is equal to 0, then it's properly divisible. Then it is properly divisible. Then I can say the number is. Then I can say the number is harshed number. You can use double quotes and then percentages is your harshed number. Okay, and then use and then str, convert the integer into string, num, yeah, that's it. And then you can use else block, and then you can print it's not a harshed number. It's not your harshed number. It's printing 156 harshed number. If you give 157, it's going to give number is your not a harshed number. If you want to understand this program, what you can do, just try to debug. That's it. That's no other way. Just go into step into, and then now the remainder some value will be 0. You can see in the screen. And then now my number is 157. Okay, 157 model of 10. Remainder will be 15. Remainder will be no. Remainder will be 7, right? Remainder will be 7. And then sum equals sum plus remainder. Sum value is already 0. Now remainder value will be 7. 7 plus 0 will be, sum is going to be 7. You can see sum equals 7 and remainder equals 7. And then find the num value is 15. 15 of greater than 0. Okay, boolean condition is satisfied, true. And then the 15 model of 10 will be, the remainder will 5. You can see remainder equals 5. And then find a sum. The sum is going to, previous value was 7, right? 7 plus 5, 12. And then now the 15 floor division of 10. It's going to give the quotient. It's going to give 5. Okay, sorry, 15. Yeah, 1 only going to give. Okay, the quotient is going to give 1. And then give step over. And then you're going to get the remainder as 1. Sum equal 13. And then finally it's going to give the result as sum equal 13. Now we're going to get the results 13. Now num is 157. 157 by 13 will not be equal to 0. Directly come to the else block. Then it's going to print the number is not a harshed number. I hope you understood. Okay. Now we're going to see how to perform a unit testing for this particular method. How to perform a unit testing for this particular method you're going to see. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have, before going to unit testing, I want to showcase what are the unit testing frameworks are available. Okay, see, whenever you're writing some code, method or function, you have to test the code with negative conditions as well as positive conditions. I'm saying in the argument sense. You can pass some positive values as well as negative values. You can pass and then check the behavior of your APIs. APIs means it's a function actually. You can check the behavior of your own functionality. That's the use of unit testing comes in. Unit testing will done only by developers. Only done by the developers. Okay, you will write a piece of code. You are before going to production, you have to test that code with various positive and negative inputs. Negative inputs means arguments, I'm saying. Then you watch the behavior. If you see any runtime errors, you can able to fix your code with the help of unit testing, because you are doing some random inputs, right? Due to some random inputs, your code may get failed. Code may get failed. It's one of the initial processing to fix your code. It's initially you can fix your code before going to production. You can fix all your codes. Okay, fix your bugs as well as errors in the code, and then you can ensure the code meets its requirement. What are the client given the requirement for you, right? You can debug, and then you can able to do the unit testing, and then you can ensure that the code meets its requirement, and then you can do the code quality analysis. All things we can do after unit testing. Okay, now we have different kinds of unit testing frameworks. I'm going to show only names as of now. Okay, next week I'm going to go in the in-depth. First one is PyUnit unit testing framework. Is there? You have to import a separate. You want to install using pip PyUnit, and then you want to use, and then doc test is there, and robot framework is there, and PyTest. PyTest is one of the important one actually. Many of the companies are using only PyTest unit test framework, and then few companies use Nose2. It's a plugin based framework. We have two versions. One is Nose, and another is Nose2 plugin framework for unit testing. And then Python has inbuilt, they have a unit testing framework. That name is called unit testing itself. You can do both functional testing as well as unit testing can do using this kind of unit testing frameworks. Okay, the major one is PyTest, second one is unit test, and then Nose2. These are the major frameworks, popular frameworks you can do in the unit testing. Now, today I'm going to show the PyTest. Next week I will show the unit test. Okay, PyTest is a testing framework. You can write your test codes and only in Python programming language. Okay, you can't use Java, you can't use Scala, you can't use any other languages, Golang, or you can't use any other languages. You can use only Python languages. It's specifically for only for Python. It's one of the unit testing framework. You can test your APIs. You can test your UIs. UIs means, for example, you're using Angular UI or some other JavaScript UI. You can test all those methods using PyTest, using Python language, as well as for database you write some unit test cases, right? For database connections, Oracle database you're using means you write some unit test cases. For that test case also you can use PyTest. And then mostly major requirement for PyTest is to check only the APIs. APIs means what are function you're writing, right? These are the APIs. These are the APIs, functions. These are the APIs. Application programming interface are called the, you can test majorly on APIs, and then you can test simple unit test as well as you can test a complex functional test. And then various PyTest is a unit testing framework. We have several advantages. It's open source. And then in a suite means, for example, in a suite we have multiple test cases. For example, I have one test suite. Test suite, in the test suite I can have multiple test cases. Multiple unit test cases I can have. Multiple unit test cases I can have. Okay, I can have 100 test cases. Suite means in suite we have 100 test cases. 1000 test cases or 10 test cases. Okay, it's up to the requirement. And then you can run at a suite level, you can run in test case level, as well as you can skip the test cases. For example, I have 100 test cases. If I want to skip some test cases, if I want to skip 23rd and 24th test cases, I can be able to do in PyTest. If I skip the two test cases, 90 test cases will run. The remaining two test cases won't run. Okay, as well as PyTest will automatically detect the test cases, and then you can run the test case in parallel. For example, if you are running another test cases, it will take like 20 minutes of time. If you run in 4 parallel threads, your time will be reduced. The time will be reduced, right? You can consume the time actually. That's what you can run the parallel test as well in the test suite. Test suite we have other test cases. We can run 100 test cases into using 4 threads. 4 threads means 25 test cases will be run in different threads. Okay, as well as it's very simple, and then we can write complex function as well as simple unit test case function we can write using PyTest. These are the various advantages of PyTest. Okay, now I'm going to show the simple implementation. First, what you have to do, you have to create one py file. Whenever you're creating py file, you have to start with test_1. Your file name should start with test underscore. I hope you are listening right. You should start with test underscore, or you should start with ends with underscore test. You should follow the two approaches. Whenever you are doing unit testing, your py file name starts with underscore test or ends with underscore test. This is how PyTest will confirm this is going to be your test case. Because at runtime, it will check whether the py file is having underscore test. If you have underscore test in the beginning or ending, it will think in that py file you have done multiple test cases. Sanya, you understood? The starting should be underscore test or ending should be underscore
Yeah.
test. Now I'm going to create a
Underscore
file name.
test.
What I given here, the last I given underscore test. Otherwise, you can give starting also you can give test underscore. I'm going to have sample one. Okay, I think already it's there, right? It's created. Now I'm going to have like sample one underscore test. Okay, this is the first step you have to understood. The file the name should be underscore test in the beginning or it should be in the ending. Now I'm going to first I want to install the PyTest module. Just go to Python console. Don't go terminal. Sorry, go to terminal. Okay, and then you know how to install the PyTest. Pip install PyTest. This is already installed. You have to use a pip install PyTest. Once you install this package, it's not a built-in module actually. It's a additional library you have to install. You have to use the pip install PyTest, and then after installing the PyTest, you can check the version. PyTest -b, I guess. Okay, okay. PyTest. Okay, let it be. Py.test, I guess. Py.test version. This version. Okay, let it be. It's installed, right? Install. Now, what you have to do? You have to import the module. You have to import the module called PyTest. Now, I'm going to write one program. Okay, like addition. Simply, I'm going to show addition underscore. Okay, method one. This is going to be my test case. And then I'm going to have one variable x equal to 13, y equal to 12, and then going to have the assert condition. Assert condition means like a if condition. We're going to check whether the test case is going to pass or fail. Okay, it's going to give true or false. Now what I'm going to do, y plus 1 double equal to x. Now you have to say Now you have to say whether my test case will pass or not. Assert is going to verify the condition of true or false. Condition is going to be true or false is going to verify. Okay. Now you have to say whether my test case is going to pass or not. Y plus 1 equal to x. Comparison. W equal to x. What's the y value? What's the y value? 12. And then add plus 1. 12 plus 1 equal to 13. 13 equal to 13. The assert is going to true. Assert is nothing but it's going to verify condition. It's going to true or false. Okay. And then it's going to give some message. It's optional. Okay. Test case is passed. I am giving the message like this. Test case is passed. Now, if you want to run your PyTest, you have to use py.test. You have to use py.test. You have to use. Hold a minute. Why it's coming like this? Entry programs. Okay. Py.test. Yeah. It's sample one test, right? Okay, let it be. Because I skipped this test case, that's why it's throwing some error. I'm going to remove this part. Let's see. I have sample underscore test, and then you can use test now. Okay, py.test. Why it's not showing the results? Py.test given over here. Py.test. Okay, method underscore 1. Okay. I made a blunder mistake. Whenever creating a py file name, you have to give start with test underscore test. The same thing you have to follow for the test case as well. You have to follow for the test case as well. Okay, your file name should also start with test underscore or end with underscore test, and then your test case name also should start with test underscore or underscore test. Now, for running this your test cases, you have to use py.test. Now, it's showing your test cases passed. One passed in 0.02 seconds. Now, if I try to change the value 15, now my test is going to get failed. Now run the script. What happened? One fail in 0.1 seconds because in assert condition the y value is 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 equal to 15. That's why it got failed. Okay, this is one of the basic program. Now I'm going to show how to call our methods, because previously we have so many methods, right? Array programs we have declared so many methods. I'm going to show how to test my method. But keep in mind, when you're getting py file name, you have to start with test underscore. As for test case also, you have to start with test underscore. Then only your test case will get executed. Okay, because they mentioned in the advantage itself. Automatically it will detect the test cases. This is going to the last one. Okay, now I'm going to have one program, array program. In the array program, I'm going to take the largest number. In the largest number, I want to pass the array. If I pass the array, it's going to give the maximum value. Now, you're going to see how I going to perform the unit testing. Use a def keyword, define keyword, and then you have to use test underscore. Test underscore. The method name I'm going to give largest number. It's a method, right? It's a method. You can give any name, but you should start with test underscore. Now, already we know we have that largest number, right? The largest number is available in array programs, right? It's available in the array programs. For that, what I can do, I'm going to use from keyword from array programs. Array programs is file name. Import. What's the class name for this? Class name also array programs. It's array underscore programs. Import. I'm going to import the class. Now, what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass an array like 12, 56, 90, 78, and then 2, 99. From this array, I'm going to find the largest number. I already imported this class. I'm going to have this class array programs dot largest number. In the largest number, what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass the array. Okay. Now I'm going to use assert condition. Now you have to say which one is the largest number? Which one is the largest number? 99. Just equal to 99. If this program is giving the 99 number largest number, then my test case will get pass. I can give some message. Test case is pass. And then assert array programs dot largest number pass array not equal to 99. Your test is going to get failed. Test case is going to be failed. Like this, you can give so much assert conditions. Okay. As of now, I'm going to comment this thing because you are checking only for the positive condition. You can check for negative as well as positive condition. Okay. Now, how to run this? My test cases. How to run the test cases? What command I have to use? Py dot test. It will check for this file, which are files ending with underscore test, and go to that file, and then check for the method. Method should start with test underscore. Then it start executing the methods one by one, and then it will give the results finally. You can see one test is getting failed, one test is getting passed because this test is failed. 12 plus 1 is 13 equal 15. This is failed. This one is getting passed. If you want to make it passed, what you can do? You want to make it 14. 14 plus 1 equal 15. Then your test case will get passed. You can see 2 test cases get passed. This is how you want to do the unit testing. Okay. Just you want to hard code the values, and then you are check with your method. The method is available in the array programs class. This is how you want to perform the unit testing. For example, if you want to skip some test cases, what you can do? You can use py symbol, py test, mark dot skip. Now, whenever you're running test cases, this test case will be skipped. Only this test case will be run. In the test suite, we have 2 test cases. You can see one test is passed, one test case is skipped. See, there are n number of features available. I will discuss on the next Saturday. Okay, because we can run the test case in parallel, as well as we can run a specific set of test cases, and then we can run in parallel. Okay, we can increase the threads as well. There are n number of features available. As of now, I am signing off this session.